MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. It's the home opener of this new season between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Cleveland Indians. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Granderson is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. 1-1.
Man, second pitch of the game, and that ball looked like it was right there. This could be a great offensive day if he's going to call the zone like that.
And he'll come back with one in the third as the count moves to 2-1 now. Pitch on the way. And this will miss as well, so he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now.
Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in the game, so we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
He'll get it into second, and he will pull in here with a leadoff double. Now at the plate, Justin Smoke looking to get something to the right side with that leadoff man at second to start the ball game. Way late on the fastball for strike one. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing two fastballs now in a row.
So it was a swinging strike three. Justin Smoke goes down for the first out of the game. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Brantley's after it. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll make it into third base as on the F7 he gets in there with two away.
Third baseman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Josh Donaldson is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Alonso is there and he puts this one away for the. Here's Michael Brantley. He'll lead things off here.
Number 23, left fielder Michael Brantley.
And that'll get on past Tulowitzki. It's a base hit. So the leadoff hitter reaches with good speed. The two-hole hitter can handle the bat. We'll see if they have a play on here with nobody out. Francisco Lindor is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Harold, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped two straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
And another foul ball. Now a throw over. Oh, and it froze him, and they got him. Bases are empty, one man out. Another one sent foul. Here he comes on a ball and two strikes. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
Misses, ball 2.
Seems like he's throwing everything at him, the kitchen sink, and he just fouled them off. So he tried to throw something right there and make him chase, and he didn't. So I don't know where he goes from here.
And now this will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat. Again, he sends it out of play. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Now another 2-2. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again.
That is the 8th foul ball in this at-bat. I mean, golly, he's seeing a lot of pitches. He's just spoiling everything till he gets one he can handle.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Back up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a one-out single. Digging in now, Edwin Encarnacion. Man at first for him following the one-out single. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Scooped up. And indeed, he won't look at second. He'll just flip it on over to first to take the sure out.
Batting fourth.
Digging in,
Right
Mad Dog
fielder.
Babe.
Mad Dog Babe.
And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. 1-0 pitch on the way. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Granderson is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Stepping into the box, Troy Tulowitzki. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Troy Tulowitzki.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. The pitch. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Standing in, Jose Bautista. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Too low, 1-0. That's wide, 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Broxton is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2.
Yangervis Solarte.
Yangervis Solarte started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one.
You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
Hit hard back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So the two-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive. Here's Steve Pearce now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to short. Reined in on the Kozar here for the force. And here's the shortstop, Zach Kozar. He'll be the one to lead things off now against Aaron Sanchez. Hit sharply on the ground. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. So a productive start to the inning for the Tribe as their leadoff hitter is aboard.
Batting sixth.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Yonder Alonso stands in as he looks at a called strike.
Hey, not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Oh, he missed that pitch. I tell you what, as the pitcher, he's got to gain his composure. You can see guys fall apart if you see a ball in the zone that long, get called a ball on it.
And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Batting seventh.
First pitch of the at-bat. Nick Hundley is at the plate as he watches ball one. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. And that's just off the corner and low, ball 2. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. 2-1. Here it is. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. 2-2 count. Here it comes. And a ground ball to Tulowitzki. This might be 2. The second for 1. On to Smoke. Gets a double play. So a man at third here with 2 gone. And standing in, the left-handed hitting third baseman, Lonnie Chisenhall. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. A 1-0 delivery. And a fastball just a bit high.
That was 2 very good takes. I mean, those pitches are just right there, nibbles on the corners, just missed, but he had the patience to lay off.
He lays off, and that's outside, ball 4. They're at the corners now here with 2 away. And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. On to first, and the Tribe are held in check as the. So coming to the plate, Russell Martin. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third. And here's a ball hit in the air. Alonso has room in foul territory, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So 1 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up Curtis Granderson. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Third inning, no score to this point. This is line to left. And he will make the play. 2 away now. Here's Justin Smoke now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Justin Smoke.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Well, that was 2 quick outs right there, getting those guys in front of him, but now the 2-hitter comes to the plate. Right here, you look to either get on base any way you can, hit a gapper, anything, because you want those big boys coming up next.
Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he lays off again. Ball 3.
This is good patience here to work at the 3-1, especially after 2 quick outs to start the inning. Even if you don't end up getting a hit or drawing a walk, at least you're making the guy work a little bit and giving your pitcher a chance to rest a little.
And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Designated hitter.
Bones is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. A cold strike on the inside corner. A runner on first with 2 away. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
Throws him for strike 3, and that.
Leading off for the Indians, number 23, left fielder Michael.
First delivery to him on the way. And we'll start the inning off with an easy fly ball to straightaway left. Under it is Granderson, 1 away. Digging in for his second at bat, Francisco Lindor. He reached on a single in his first try.
Lindor.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Here's the 0-1 pitch. A dangerous changeup to miss high with. It stayed out of the zone. Squared that one up just a little late. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2.
The batter, number 10.
Edwin Encarnacion now. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Encarnacion.
And a hard sinker there. Chopped foul at home plate. 0-1 count, and the pitch. And he pops it up. Drifting just beyond the infield. Solarte is there for it. And that's the 3rd out. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Third baseman, Josh.
Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Here comes the 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody? There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone to lead off the inning. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Troy Tulowitzki.
That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1.
Well, he's really having good success in this game, and you know, looking at it, you go, how's he doing it? Well, it's surely not the first pitch strike. I mean, he's a little over 60% first pitch strikes. That's good. It's not great, but the type of success he's having, you can't figure it out.
Under it now is Brantley, and he has it for the first out.
Center fielder, Jose Bautista.
Jose Bautista is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
Probably good he didn't make contact on that one. It's so tough to get around on a fastball up and in.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Swings through it for strike number 2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Here's a fastball in on the fists, and that'll even things up at 2-2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Babe. 2 down. Digging in to try it again. Solarte. He singled his last time up. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. Takes a look at a sinker that stayed up high, but good for strike two. The pitch. Strike three called, and the inning is over. Now at the plate, Mad Dog Babe. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Right fielder, number 23.
Well, trying to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. Here's the shortstop, Zach Kozar. A base hit in his first trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike one. Sinker stayed high but called for a strike.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. From the belt. Kicks and deals. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 2-2 one more time. And he got him. Striding in once again, Yonder Alonso. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Bautista has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now
ready for another chance.
Catcher,
Nick Hundley.
Nick Hundley.
First pitch here is hit off to the right side and fouled. It's strike one. The 0-1 on its way to third. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Here's Steve Pearce now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Leading off for the Blue Jays, left fielder.
And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. He'll try again. 1-2. Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Russell Martin now comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Grounded weakly to the left. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2.
Curtis Granderson.
Curtis Granderson is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
Alonso in foul ground. 1 run on 3 hits. And no errors in the game for Toronto. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Swing and a liner. Foul. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
That's an interesting pitch right there. Let's see if that throws him off a little bit. He's been on a pretty good roll. He can't let it upset him. Just get back in the groove right here.
And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner. Justin Smoke stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. And that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Ready for another shot. Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Little dribbler down the line. That's a foul ball.
Back-to-back changeups, and he fouled that one off right there. I don't think he's going to come back with the third one. I got to be thinking some other pitch is coming. I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is. Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Lonnie Chisenhall.
Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. 0-1. Here it comes. Didn't get on top of the sinker at all. If that's what it was trying to be, it stayed high. Line hard, but this is a foul ball. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Hot shot down the line, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Well, he's been throwing the ball pretty well so far, but right here, 3 balls to the leadoff guy to maybe get them a chance to get them going. He's just got to come back, make him swing the bat. I'd rather see him earn his way on the base by swinging the bat instead of a walk.
Lifted the other way to left center. Pierce on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting.
And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out. To play. Oh, that almost got him. Hits a ball and a strike.
Hey, that's a good pitch right there. But, you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Lined hard toward right center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Here's Michael Brantley, a hit in 2 tries so far.
Michael Brantley.
They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. There he goes. Skied into straightaway right. Bautista has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Throw over to the bag, and he's back standing. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. A called strike over the outside corner.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is one pitch away from throwing 5 shutout innings. Talk about dominant work so far.
Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Tapper up the line, but it's foul, strike one. Now here's the pitch. And that misses 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it.
Locked him up with the off-speed stuff on that one. Josh Donaldson is retired to kick off the inning. Troy Tulowitzki is in for the third time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Smoke toward third. On to first, and Tulowitzki grounds out here. 2 away. Ready for another chance. Jose Bautista. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. Ready to deliver the 1-2. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Cozart ranging into the outfield, and the inning is over. Edwin Encarnacion now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion.
Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man's aboard in their half of the 6th inning. Ready for another shot now. Mad Dog Babe. And it'll appear as though we'll see a pinch runner now as Rajay Davis takes over on the base paths. And he's back easily. Perhaps wisely, another look to first. And a dive, but he's back. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. A dive, but he's back. First pitch on its way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes.
And late reactions, and they got him. No runs, 7 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. And this is going to be a foul ball.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
And he looks at a sinker for a called third strike, and now there are 2 gone.
Second baseman, Zach Cozart.
Zach Cozart is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hard hit at third. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. Digging in once again, Yangervis Solarte. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Yangervis Solarte.
In there, 0-1.
Well, Matt, we talk about first pitch strike, right? Look, it's not great what he's been doing, but he's over 60% of the time. First pitch is going to be a strike. That's a nice little nugget to have if you're the starting pitcher.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Broxton's under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Ready once again. Steve Pearce.
Left fielder, Steve Pearce.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And now here's another fly ball. This one carrying out to right field. And that's in there. Base hit. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Russell Martin. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Fields will come on now and pinch. Run here.
For the Blue Jays, number 4.
Now a throw over to first. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Broxton moving to his left. 2 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's the center fielder, Curtis Granderson. 1 for 2.
Curtis Granderson. Your attention, please.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter.
Manny Parra.
Kevin Pillar will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Now a move over to first. This one is launched. Look at this. Onto the home run porch and gone. Digging in and looking for more. Justin Smoke. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Grounded down the third baseline. And this will get past Chisenhall down the line. It's a fair ball. Digging in to try it again. Bones 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. And that'll get down for a base hit. Striding in once again. Josh Donaldson. 2 outs and 2. Dan Otero trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. Here's a shot to right field, and that's going to be in for a base hit. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. In to score, the runner from second. Now at the plate, Troy Tulowitzki. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Here's the 1-0 offering now to Tulowitzki. Hit on the ground toward the left. And that's through into left field for a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Now a 5-0 lead. Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. And he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. Alonso is there, and he puts it away. Here's Yonder Alonso. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Baseman, Yonder Alonso.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. Swing, line drive. That's going to be troubled. Around first, digging for 2. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Mike Napoli will come on now to replace him. So digging in now, Nick Hundley. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
That's just not a competitive pitch. I mean, that ball wasn't even close. Now the hitter's sitting 2-0.
2-1. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Pops this one up. Smoke has a play, makes the play, 1 away. Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. That's lifted the other way out to left. Fields has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now batting.
And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. A hit in 2 tries so far. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Bautista on the run, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. That makes it a 5-1 contest. And he is in there with an RBI triple.
Left fielder number 23.
From the belt, the pitch. Michael Brantley stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. The 1-0 delivery. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Pillar's there. And the inning is over. Digging in the switch hitter, Yonhervis Solarte. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1. And no swing apparently, ball 1. Tap down the line. Napoli charging this one. The tag, and he is out. So striding forward now, Fields. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sent on the ground out to second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
Catcher number 55,
Russell Martin is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Center fielder number 11.
Ready to take his hacks again, Kevin Pillar, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Throw on to first, and that error won't come. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th.
The shortstop, Francisco
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Fields is in pursuit, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And the Tribe will get a man to second base on the leadoff double. Here's Rajay Davis now. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Sun Hwan Oh will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 76.
Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. Ball 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And here's a ball hit in the air. Martin waits on it. 1 out. Now in the box, Mad Dog Babe.
Right fielder. Mad
Skied
Dog
in the air to straightaway left. Fields has a play. 2 gone. Stepping up to the plate, Zach Cozart. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory. Here's Justin Smoke now. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Line to the right side, but an atom ball right to him for the first out. Now at the plate, Bones. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is skied into short left center. Brantley on the move. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one.
Well, late in the game like this, calls that don't go your way can really throw you off when you're on the mound, but you just can't let it.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch. Digging in, Mike Napoli. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit. Just missing here, 2-0.
Hey, one thing's clear. He's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
Ready now, Nick Hundley. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pillar's there. One down. So stepping in, Lonnie Chisenhall. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Aaron Loop enters from the bullpen, hoping to get the final 2 outs and put this one into the win. Francisco Mejia will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. And now the Blue Jays get a left-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Heading out towards shallow right. There to take it is Bautista, and he's got it for out number 2. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Keon Broxton. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Roberto Ozuna will make an appearance here as he is in charge of trying to ring up the final out of the ball game. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
Well, when your one hit of the game is a home run and it ends up being a really critical one, you have to feel pretty good. It wasn't a huge day on the stat sheet, but it led his team to a win, and that's all you can hope for as a player.
1 run, 11 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. The winning pitcher is Aaron Sanchez. His record is now 2-0. The loss goes to Trevor Bauer. He falls to 1-1. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 54 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Progressive Field, 43,345. The Indians thank you for your continued support and remind you, please drive home safely. Thank you and good night.
We are inside and under the roof tonight here at Rogers Center in Toronto, Ontario. It's the home opener of this new season between the Chicago White Sox and the Toronto Blue Jays. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Yoan Moncada. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And this is on the outside corner for strike one. Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Over to Smoke at first, and there are two away. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. That hits the outside corner. It's strike one. Called strike 0-2.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys. Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now he's 0-2 on this hitter.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this will be chopped foul here at home plate. Just gets a piece of it. Still 0-2. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
What good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Popped into the air, back behind second. Solarte is there. So striding in, Kevin Pillar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Kevin Pillar.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And Harold, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. It's been a slow start as they come in with just 1 win from their first 5 ball games.
Yeah, Matt, it's been disappointing. I mean, here we are in the dog days of August, and this shows your colors right now. I mean, there's been a lot of bickering and complaining, but because they've been playing poorly, and it's hot, and they're all irritable. It's not a fun club to be around.
This one's down to third. Saladino comes up with it, and he's set down 1 away. At the plate, Justin Smoke. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. There to take it is Abreu, and that's out number 2. Settling in now, Josh Donaldson. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. In the air out to right. Garcia will get there, and he puts it away to retire. Striding into the box, Wellington Castillo. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. This is line to left, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. So here is Avisail Garcia, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike one. Squared that one up just a little late. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Giovanni Soto is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Well, clearly he's not sitting changeup with that swing. I like the early changeup. Now it sets up your fastball and all your other off-speed stuff, because now the changeup, anything's faster than that. He's got him off balance now.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And there to grab it is Tulowitzki for route number 2. Digging in, Tyler Saladino. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Weak grounder back to the mound. Up with it now is Tulowitzki. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
The shortstop.
First delivery to him on the way. Late that time for a strike.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
And this one misses to Tulowitzki. It's a ball and a strike.
That's a ball.
And that one stayed too low, apparently.
One strike.
And the pitch on 2-1. And a swing and a miss, as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
On deck is Jose Bautista. Now a ball hit foul down the line in right and in amongst the fans. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1. Ready now, Jose Bautista. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. And now a pitch on the way. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Under it is the center fielder. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's Steve Pearce now. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Now here's the pitch. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Digging in now, number 30. He stands in for the first time in this one.
Number 30.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. Hit hard on the ground at first. Smoke takes it in, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Coming to the plate now, number 87. And he's ready to take his first cuts. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And a slider on the inside for strike 1. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Hey, 0-2 in the dirt. Listen, this team's a very free swinging team.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Tulowitzki backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Striding in once again, Yohan Moncada. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count. 0-2. The 0-2 pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Ready on 1-2. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. And he'll make it in there with a 2-out double. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jose Abreu. He popped out in his first trip. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
And Donaldson will put this away, and that retires. Stepping into the box, Yonhervis Solarte. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. 1-0 pitch on the way. Fastball hit on the ground is short. And a rather easy first out. At the plate, Bones.
Right fielder, Bones.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
He's really throwing the ball well in this game. And the thing to me that stands out is that two-seamer. He's got great movement, and he's keeping hitters off balance with it.
Takes a pitch high and away for ball one. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now.
I love how aggressive he is. He's just attacking the zone with the fastball. Here it is. Now he's at 1-2 count, and really he can go anywhere he wants now.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Digging in, Russell Martin. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball here, 0-1. And this one's in the dirt. Runner at first here, one man out. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Ready with the 1-2. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. So stepping in, Kevin Pillar, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch on its way. Now the double steal is on here. Throw on to first, so the sacrifice is successful. So stepping in, Justin Smoke, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Hit the other way out toward right field. Garcia has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. They'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Hot shot down the line. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Ready for another chance. Avisail Garcia comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball.
Well, he got what he's looking for. He just got out in front of it right there.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Moving under it, Bones. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
Up next for Chicago.
Digging in to try it again, Giovanni Soto. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball one. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Swing and a ball line hard towards short, but right at the shortstop for the second out. And here's Tyler Saladino. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Right down Broadway that time. Strike one. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and he'll avoid the fragments out there. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Josh. Donaldson so far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here's the first pitch to him. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
You know, Matt, he's having great success, but I can't say it's because of the first pitch strike. Now, that's over 60% of the time he's throwing that for a strike, but usually to have this kind of success, you would think the ratio would be much higher.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. On to second goes Donaldson. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double. Now in the box, Troy Tulowitzki, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Line drive to left. That's in there. Base hit. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out. Standing in, Jose Bautista. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. A little bouncer. That rolls foul for strike 1. A 1 pitch on its way. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone, but if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
Take something off, but it's 1-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Another 1-2 delivery. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. So digging in now, Steve Pearce. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least. That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
Oh, he got out in front of the changeup. He's looking for a fastball right there because he got the bat head so far out he was able to pull it. If that was a fastball, he might have kept it fair.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Second baseman, Yangervis Solarte.
Yangervis Solarte is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
1 out away from stranding that runner on third. So the last thing you want to do is throw a wild pitch and let him score. Nice.
Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it, the center fielder. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Now at the plate, number 30 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
He hit the corner and tries for third. And he is into third with a leadoff triple. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Number 87. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. And that misses for ball one. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. There's a drive out toward the gap in left center. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's a 2-0 ball game. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
The batter, number 7.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. On the move is Pilar. He makes the play, runner tags and hits for third. The relay throw, and he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with one gone.
Second baseman.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. One for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Push softly over toward the right side, but this will be taken easily at first, and there are 2 gone. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. Now it's 2-0.
Hey, now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
And now there's ball 4 as this goes straight to the backstop. In to score is the runner from third. It's a 3-0 game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Wellington Castillo stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. But this is right to Tulowitzki at short. So coming to the plate, Bones. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth. Hit hard on the ground at first. Taken in by Abreu. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Russell Martin now, and maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at bat. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Skied into straightaway right. Garcia has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Digging in once again, Kevin Pilar. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
Dribbled up the line, but it gets foul. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Heading out toward shallow right. Garcia has it in his tracks, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So here is Avisail Garcia. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. John Lackey will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Now pitching for the Blue Jays.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. He's safe. A great recovery, but he couldn't get it there in time.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Giovanni Soto. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Ready once again, Tyler Saladino. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And the tag from Martin. They got him at the plate. Digging in and looking for more. Number 30. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Bones in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Digging in once again, number 87. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And another foul ball. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Hit on the ground out to short. There to field it is Tulowitzki. Throw on to first, and the White Sox come up with nothing. Some action now in the White Sox bullpen. They'll stand up a lefty and a right-hander to throw.
First baseman, Justin Smoke.
Justin Smoke is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Josh Donaldson, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. The 1-2 pitch. In the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. Another try at 2-2. And a neck-high fastball that time. On deck, there you see Troy Tulowitzki. He's set. Here's the 3-2. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Center fielder has a beat on it. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. And he'll get into third here on the flyout, so he's 90 feet away here with 1 gone.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Ready for another chance? Troy Tulowitzki, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here's the first pitch to him. This one's down to third. And that's through into left, a base hit. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Now at the plate, Jose Bautista. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First delivery to him on the way. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Left fielder is on the move, and that's the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
Here's Steve Pearce now. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Gets a good piece of it there, but this is foul off toward the third base coaching box. Here's the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Ready with the 1-1. That gets down, and the inning continues. Ready for another shot now. Yangervis Solarte. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Yangervis Solarte.
First pitch of the at-bat. And the changeup is way low that time. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Tulowitzki rounds third and is digging for the plate. The tag from Castillo is not in time, and the run's in to score. Digging in to try it again. Bones, a hit in 2 tries so far. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the seventh. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Striding into the box, Yohan Moncada. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Line to the right side, and that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Abreu. 0-for-2 with a walk for him so far. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Lays off 2-2 now. Ready is Lackey. The pitch. Swing and a high pop up back onto the outfield grass now. And there to grab it is Tulowitzki for route number 2. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. 2-for-3 with a double on his line so far. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Swing and a miss. Little too anxious there. 1-1. Slider is right there. 83 on the gun. It's 1-2. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Here he comes again. 1-2. Way in front of a great slider that time. And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strike. Danny Farquhar is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Danny Farquhar.
Russell Martin is at the plate as he looks at ball 1.
Well, that's not what they were looking for when they brought him into the game. First pitch nearly hits the first batter he's facing. That's a little bit to be concerned if you're the manager.
Chop foul right by home plate, and it's a ball and a strike. Here it comes on 1-1. And that one stayed too low apparently. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd. Foul. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
It's a fine line for working down in the zone on 2-2 and bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance at getting swung at. Right there, he basically spiked that one right into the dirt, and now he has to find the zone on a 3-2 pitch.
The next 3-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. That one is out of here. This game is tied. So striding in, Kevin Pillar. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Man, he's flirting with danger. He gave up a home run on that very same pitch, and this time he comes right back with it in another dangerous location. He better be careful.
And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Drilled down the line. 3 runs, 8 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And that's going to be high. 2-2 now. Ready with the 2-2. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. Digging in the switch hitter, Justin Smoke. He singled his last time up. Lays off 1-0.
Wow, counting now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle. Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Garcia. And they have taken the lead. Stepping into the box, Josh Donaldson. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Donaldson.
He's set and the pitch. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
Well, you got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
Cutter low, 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Down the third baseline. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit hard to third. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Troy Tulowitzki.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Center fielder giving chase. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
In now, Jose Bautista. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He's set. Here it comes. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Here it comes, 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
3-0 now. Three and 0 now to Bautista. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Set. Here's the 3-1. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Donaldson is on his way home. And a big insurance run comes around to score from first. Luis Avilan will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. The 0-1 delivery. In the dirt here. And nearly had him going back to second, but he's able to sneak back in safely. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. Now batting, Yonhervis Solarte. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. Here's the first pitch chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. The 0-1 pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. A leap, but this is out of reach and off the wall. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. At the plate, Bones.
Right fielder, Bones.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. 2 out here and a runner at second. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third. Digging in now, Avisail Garcia. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Garcia.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. And a first pitch slider is right there for strike 1. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. The 0-2 home. Fouled back.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again.
Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Giovanni Soto. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Another one sent foul.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
And this is fouled back and out of play. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Now batting.
First delivery to him on the way. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Takes this the other way to right, and a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. So the 2-out hit keeps the top of the 8th inning extended. Now in the box, number 30. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Pitching for the Blue Jays, number 62.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away.
That's a nice job of staying alive.
And we'll have to leave it there as this.
Now
Bruce Rondon will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Rondon.
Russell Martin swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Little dribbler down the line. That winds up foul. Ready with the 0-2. And a swing and a miss from Martin as he'll retreat to the dugout is out number 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Curtis Granderson will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. There's a fastball that just misses ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are 2 away now.
The batter.
Stepping in, Justin Smoke. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Not too often do you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Ball 3. 3-2 now. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The payoff pitch one more time. Again, he sends it out of play. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lofted in the air out to right field. Garcia has a read on it. And that's the 3rd out. Digging in, number 87. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point.
Number 87.
The 0-1. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called to strike anyway. Nothing in 2 now. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The batter, number 7.
Here's the first pitch to him. Tim Anderson comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Up top, it's 2-0. The 2-0 on the way. Grounded down the third baseline. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the 2nd out.
The batter, number 10.
Standing in, Yohan Moncada. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. That misses. 2-0. Here's the 2-0. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that'll slice just foul at the last moment. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. And this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. Pierce is there, makes the catch, and the ball game is over. And the Jays were led on the offensive side of the scorecard by this man, Justin Smoke. Take a snapshot of that. He's our top player of the game.
Hey, you could probably make an argument for a couple of other guys too, but it seemed like he had the most to do with his guys getting the win here.
The White Sox, 3 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 21 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at the Rogers Center, 50,516. The Blue Jays thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.